Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where today we will discuss the best Ryzen laptops on the market. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Oh, by the way, links to all the featured products are given in the description below. Do check it out. Let's start the video with the best convertible option, which is the HP Envy X360. The past HP Envy X360 was a solid player, but the 2020 model and its 4000 series AMD CPU is a fantastic value at below $1,000. The 13.3-inch touchscreen display is bright and clear, and the handy 2-in-1 folding form factor enables you to experience your content in various forms, while gamers will still need to look at more options according to their requirements. The HP Envy X360 has unbeatable performance for the price range that will be more than enough for the vast majority of users. Operating with a 2.0 GHz AMD Ryzen 5 4500U quad-core processor and 8GB of 2400 MHz DDR4 RAM, this notebook runs many programs simultaneously without encountering slowdowns. For portability, it measures 0.9-inch thin and weighs 6.41 pounds. There's also a 256GB PCIe NVMe M.2 solid-state drive that gives fast storage for your videos, photos, documents, and other data. The 15.6-inch WLED-backlit IPS screen presents colors precisely and features seeing angles of 178 degrees and a full HD 1920 by 1080 screen resolution, driven by the combined AMD Radeon Vega 8 graphics. The Envy X360 can extend the on-screen workspace to your external monitor or TV via its HDMI port or DisplayPort 1.2 through USB Type-C. The display also offers edge-to-edge touch support, so you'll be able to employ the multi-touch gestures included in Windows 10 Home, enabling you to swipe, tap, and resize apps at your preference. The Asus TUF line is recognized for its solid mid-range gaming workstations at ambitious prices, and the Asus TUF Gaming A15 lives up to that name. This is amongst the least expensive NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 laptops available and gives strong graphics performance as a result. Recognition to the AMD 4000 series CPUs, it isn't a failure in that area either, and it comes at a much more affordable rate than many of its competitors. Naturally, there are some trade-offs, and the A15 is neither the thinnest nor the most volatile laptop around, at just over 5 pounds, but Asus has managed to narrow it down slightly since last year with lighter bezels. If you are looking to pay right around $1,000 on a gaming laptop and need the best graphics card available, this is presumably the right choice for you. Specs-wise, it's provided with a 2.9 GHz AMD Ryzen 7 4800H 8-core processor, a 512GB NVMe PCIe M.2 SSD, 16GB of DDR4 memory, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti graphics card. With these linked, the system will be able to boot applications quickly, as well as operate graphically demanding games. Its 15.6-inch display is made with an IPS panel highlighting a 1920 by 1080 Full HD resolution for clear details and a fast 144 Hz refresh rate for decreased blur. Its keyboard has customizable RGB backlighting, and other notable specialties include Wi-Fi 5, an HDMI port, Bluetooth 5.0, USB Type-A and Type-C ports, a webcam, microphones, speakers, and a combo audio jack. The operating system introduced is Windows 10 Home. Lenovo and its ThinkPad lineup are backbones of the business laptop world, and the Ryzen-powered ThinkPad X13 is a great contender in this department. The Ryzen 5 Pro 4650U processor that we evaluated offered phenomenal performance, although battery life could indeed be better at just beneath 8 hours in our battery test. Expanded port choices include 2 USB 3.2 Type-A, 2 USB-C, an Ethernet extension port, an HDMI 2.0, a headphone and mic, a micro SD, and a Kensington lock slot. And then, as you would expect for a ThinkPad, the keyboard is extraordinary, and the laptop offers military-grade endurance. The anti-reflective coating on display keeps the glare away. Still, you feel its productivity focus as neither the color range nor brightness scores are going to blow you away. Nevertheless, it's enough to comfortably view your spreadsheets and documents in any situation. Can't stand cables? Connect wireless peripherals utilizing Bluetooth 5.1 connectivity. Users can also take benefit of Wi-Fi 6 with dual band support. Wired gigabit Ethernet is also supported, employing the optional 2nd-gen ThinkPad Ethernet extension adapter. Wearing a 13.3-inch 1920 by 1080 IPS display, the Lenovo X13 can enlarge or mirror content to 3 extra monitors, employing the HDMI or USB Type-C ports. Besides a micro SD card reader, this laptop also includes 2 2-watt speakers with Dolby Audio and dual-array mics. An HD webcam helps video conferencing, while the combined Think shutter can be utilized to block the lens when not in usage. User disk drive, power on, and admin passwords, as well as a touch-style fingerprint reader, discrete TPM, and lock slot give further security measures. Microsoft Surface Laptop 3 is elegantly designed and one of the thinnest 15-inch laptops we've ever reviewed. The crisp 15-inch display employs a 3:2 aspect ratio, which is optimal for operating with documents or viewing web pages. Despite the conventional laptop form factor and expansive touchpad, the Surface Laptop 3 gives an extremely sensitive touchscreen that is also harmonious with the Surface Pen. Performance and battery life aren't standout characteristics for the Surface Laptop 3, but neither are they deal breakers. It operated for 8 hours in our testing, and while real-world performance was adequate, it was below average in our benchmarks as well. If you are in search of a large screen without taking on the additional weight associated with it, the Surface Laptop 3 is the most reliable option out there. Powered by an independent AMD Ryzen 7 3780U processor and 32GB of DDR4 RAM, the Surface Laptop 3 can effectively multitask and swiftly access frequently used data and programs. For saving your photos, videos, and files, it's provided with a 1TB SSD, which presents you with fast boot and load times. Its 15-inch PixelSense display, driven by AMD Radeon RX Vega 11 graphics, stars a 2496 by 1664 resolution and ultra-slim bezels for your viewing convenience. It also supports multi-touch, so you can employ touch gestures and commands within Windows 10 Home to enhance its accessibility and effectiveness. The Acer Swift 3 is a moderately unassuming little laptop, and you would be right to pass on the Intel design, but the AMD 4000 series version gives absolutely astonishing performance, starting at less than $700. That performance makes the over 11-hour runtime that we noticed in our battery life testing all the more effective. And while its understated design isn't going to stand out, the magnesium and aluminum look are minimalist and classy and benefits to bring the Swift 3 in a trim of 0.6 inches and 2.65 pounds. If you are looking for a drawback, we have just one real complaint with the Swift 3, and that is its 14-inch 1080p display. The Swift 3 managed a lousy 62% sRGB color gamut reproduction in our experiment in 251 nits of brightness. Specs-wise, it's provided with an AMD Ryzen 7 4700U octa-core processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 512GB SSD. With these combined, it can easily handle everyday tasks, such as composing and editing documents and streaming online videos. Its 14-inch display, driven by collective Intel UHD graphics, is made with a 1920 by 1080 Full HD IPS panel, offering users rich colors, broad viewing angles, and crisp details. Connectivity options incorporate USB Type-A, Thunderbolt 3, HDMI, Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax, and Bluetooth 5.0. Other combined features include a webcam, speakers, microphones, and a combo audio jack.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.